The property basically, it's zoned for duplex. Right now it's used as a single family home.
Okay.
All right. Just to give you a little bit of background with it. So these people called us. The mom wants to go ahead, move out, move to an apartment somewhere else. The sons are the one handling the transaction. We met with them before. Basically, since the sons weren't there, who was the one that's handling the negotiations, we weren't able to get anything done. I left them there with an offer at about like 140, 150. And they weren't really too interested in it. Appointment was set up again by a different brother. Went to take a look at it. I ran through some of the numbers again, and the guy told me he had an offer in at 190. So when I went over there to go see it, in his hand, he's got the contract from the other people at 190. So it's like legit, right? We've been kind of a little like, not maybe as getting as many off-market properties in as possible. So I really wanted to make sure that we tried to get something that we think we can work with. So what happens here? We end up getting it for 195, and you know, there's a lot of things that you can kind of go ahead and do with this thing. So I'm gonna show up. I already have all the comps and stuff like that here, but I just kind of want to show you guys some of the zoning stuff that you can do with this property.
Real quick, show us what the thing looks like. Paint a picture. I don't even know what the heck.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So I have the street view here. Every time I fucking, oh, here we go. Here's the street view. There we go.
You didn't take pictures?
Yeah, I did take pictures, but only of the inside, and I want to show you guys the ones of the outside. So this is it right here, what we're working with. Okay, this property. Inside needs a ton of work. Okay, the floors are uneven. The ceiling's pretty low. I'd say the ceiling's like 6'2" or 6'3" or some shit like that. So it's pretty low. Now, here's some of the duplexes that are active for sale right now. That are there, which is obviously the only play here. So someone here is asking 450. We got a 400. What they're asking for, and we got a 375. All right.
Those are. Hold on. Sorry. Those are duplexes.
Those are duplexes. Yes. These are right here. These are the criteria. This duplex is active right now within half a mile. If you look at it from a map point of view.
And ours right now is a duplex or is not a duplex?
Ours is right now a single family zoned for duplex. Yeah, so no duplex right now. Which is the whole play. The whole reason for us getting it at 195 was to try to go ahead and do it as duplex. The whole zoning there is duplex. Everything on that block when you drive in the area is duplex and multifamilies. So on our street, it's a bunch of duplexes. On the street right behind it, part of the same subdivision, there's units from anywhere between 2 to 8 units, some pretty big buildings. So you got a lot of flexibility there. Basically the play comes where depending on how big the lot is will determine how many units you can build there. So ours, for example, has a lot of 7,200 square feet. Right? I know it's like a lot of information and stuff like that, but like, are we all like, does anybody have any kind of like questions or anything like that so far with what it is we're dealing with? Rodrigo, you always got something on your mind. Talk to me.
Well, no, just tell me what the address is so I can look it up and see all the specs.
Yep. Awesome. So the lady lives inside.
Yes.
She moving at closing?
Yes. They're ready to go tomorrow.
And right now, as it stands, it's a single family, what, 3-2, 2-1? What is
3-1 right now as it stands.
3-1 as it stands. How much square feet is this thing?
984.
Yeah. So the square footage is about 1,000 square feet inside. A little more, but yeah, like 1,100 square feet. 1,000
Is it CBS? Is it CBS?
So majority, I'd say about 80% of it is CBS. 20% is frame.
Okay.
What is frame?
The front part.
The front part?
Yeah, it's what they guesstimated for me. They weren't 100% sure, but they did go ahead and disclose that for me. So what I was thinking, right, my kind of plan with this thing is, okay, obviously we need a developer that's going to do it. Regardless, whoever buys this thing needs to be a developer, whether they decide to knock it down or whether they decide to keep an existing structure and just attach a duplex, like the second part of the duplex onto it, right? So really In order to keep your construction costs down, it'd be beneficial to try to keep what's there and attach to it. But there's a couple ways you can kind of look at this thing, which is good and bad, right? So it's kind of difficult for us to really zero in specifically, but there's a lot of room for opportunity. So here's some closed sales within the last year sold. So we got a 404, we got a 385, a 385, and a 369.
Yeah, but we got to go with the ones that are, we're going to go with the 385, the 1285 square feet and the 1080 square feet. Those are the nearest ones.
Right.
But
even though they're at 385, these are really, really, really fucking old, right? So these were built 1945, 1947.
but what do they look like? Let me see. Look
Okay,
at
so
see some pictures.
Well, this one looks pretty nice, actually.
Yeah, it's a 2-story one. Wow, that shit's beautiful.
Yeah, it's actually really nice. Oh, this one's
Look
really
at,
nice.
look at that thing, bro.
Yeah. Oh, well, yeah. You're right.
Yeah, it's probably an Airbnb spot.
Yeah, it looks like a little Airbnb type of style.
Yeah. And then the other one,
Because this is what, close by the airport?
not too far. If you want to look it on a map, you're right here on North River Drive by
so-
Alapata.
Here's the thing. Anything that's by El Palacio de los Jugos sells.
Sweet. So we're right on the money.
You get a $5 plate of food, you're good.
Yeah. So my thought behind this was to try to keep what's there and attach it to it to bring your construction costs down. Realistically, right? If you were to build a duplex, if you were to knock this down, your demo cost is going to be somewhere between 10 to 15,000 bucks, and then your construction cost is going to cost you somewhere around $100 a square foot. So these duplexes here are about 2,000 square feet. So when you do the math, 2,000 square feet, 2,000 square feet times $100 a square foot is 200,000 bucks. You're buying it at 195, 200,000 bucks. You're already at around 395. So you're getting it for the same value that other people are selling it for. Okay. Obviously, we want to try to be under that. So my goal is, my idea is to try to keep what's there, remodel the inside, and attach the duplex onto the side. Is the ideal thing to keep your construction cost to half, basically.
How big is the space in the back? Like,
there's a ton of space in the back. They actually used to have a separate structure behind the house.
And what happened to that?
They knocked it down because the person that built it did a really shitty job.
That would be the play if you can find out if you can build a separate structure, even if it's a 1-1 separate
The permit's already approved for that. There's already permits to build a structure there. That guy has it existing. They just never went and followed through.
you have pictures?
Of the inside, I do.
And the outside.
The outside, I have this. It's really close to the office. I can get you guys the pictures tomorrow.
The outside, I have Google Images.
Yes. Right.
Yeah, no, because the back would be.
Yeah, we got to see what's back there. Yeah, exactly.
I don't have pictures of the back. I know. As I was doing this thing, I was kicking myself for not doing it. I got excited to bring it in.
Oh, yeah?
I did, but I'm kicking myself.
I mean, if you're going to build, like, knock it down, it doesn't make any sense. Not at 195.
So you think the better play then is to just build a separate structure behind with the permits that are already pulled there, and then just renovate the front a little bit, rent that out, and then have the okay, cool. And that actually works because you don't have to build a 2,000 square foot thing in the back. You can build 1,000 square foot structure in the back that'll bring your cost down to 100,000.
Okay.
Does no reoccupancy in Alapata, right? No.
Zero.
So building another bathroom to make it a 3-2 is very doable. Because then you can have a 3-2 and a 1-1 in the back. Now
Yeah, but it's just so small.
It is small. It's 1,000 square feet.
Well, with 1,000 square feet, you can build a 2-1, which is what everything there is. So you'd have a 3-1 and a 2-1.
I'm trying to see if...
I was talking about building another bathroom for the 3-1.
Oh, okay.
But it's too small.
It is kind of tight.
I mean, I've seen 4-1s in 800 square feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's not ideal, but yeah.
Yeah, right. No, anything's possible, right? I saw a guy turn a basement into a full fucking bed and bath. Hot as hell, dude. No windows. It's like a jail cell, but whatever. It's neither here nor there.